What is going on, everyone? Hope everyone's having a good Thirsty Thursday. I don't know about you guys, but it has been a long freaking week, so I am glad that it is almost over. And by over, I mean the work week. Alright, my face is going to pop up. Let's get the camera going. Boom. There I am, my smiling face. I gotta trim my beard. Holy shit, I'm looking pretty bearded up right now. Feel bad looking over at the chat. I don't know if I like the way my camera's set up yet. You know, I took my camera down because I had to move some stuff around, and now I'm just like, I can't get it back to the way it was, so it's throwing me off. But we are here. The title kind of says what we're doing. New Game Plus. Never played New Game Plus before, so we're going to give it a go. I started already, but we're going to do just DLC weapons. Just have fun. Just kill a bunch of bosses. No, I'm not running around doing all the quests. The only quest I really care about is Millicent's quest, because I want to get the what is it? Millicent's prosthesis, whatever the hell it's called. That's what I want. That boosts the dex and the repeated strikes. That would be good for my build. But that's really the only quest that I really care to do. Sorry, I'm going to disappear again. It's hot as balls in here, so we got to fix that right quick. You know, Elden Ring makes you get a little sweaty, so we can't have that. Definitely not going to have that today. So you guys can hear me walk to kick my air on. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We're just gonna jump in and kick some ass, take some names, use DLC weapons. There's a handful that I'm using this. I'm gonna use Dane's blood footwork. And if you're wondering, like, oh man, we didn't, you know, your last stream you killed all those bosses. Yeah, I crushed those bosses. I'm so glad I got to stream and literally defeat 6 of the main bosses for the DLC, like almost all in a row in a almost 5-hour period. And I had a really good build. Elden Ring's a very hard game, but if you understand your play style and the way that you enjoy playing, yeah, there's like, you can look at all these build videos and all this, but if that style is not fun for you and it doesn't connect with you, there's really no point in doing it. So that's kind of one thing that I've learned. Like, yeah, there's things that you can take, and there's a lot of things that you can look up, and a lot of like crazy builds you can do. But I see a lot of people using weapons they're not really enjoying, or everything is just set in stone with their build. Like, they've customized everything for this one build, and like, it does suck when you do that. You know, obviously you can't be, you know, hundreds of levels up, and I get that, where you're like, all your stats are at like a perfect quality build unless you really aim for it. But at least where I am right now, I'm like a level 200, early 200s, and I can actually, like, you know, put more into dex, a little bit more into strength. I can actually touch some other weapons, but you got to play with what you like and your style. I beat the game offline, unfortunately. I didn't get to really stream it. I just kind of ran through the last area of the game, and we got there really well, and it was nice. The last area is cool. It's a little more empty, you know, than I thought it would be. There's like these, like, the obnoxious, like, what are they? Like the beast guys, and there's one with lightning, and there's one that does frost. Oh, you know, but that's really it. There wasn't anything like super epic. More birds, you know. So I wasn't blown away by the last area. I did find the like weird like twin blade thing. It wasn't too hard to find. I saw a lot of videos of people saying it was like really hard to find. It wasn't. If you just look around a little bit, you'll see it. Plus there's messages. You'll find it. But besides that, you know, I fought Radon the first couple times, and I was like, man, this isn't that much fun. There's a cool like NPC where you fight a lot of the NPCs, and You can have some allies. I got to summon, I think, the poison dude and one other guy, so I didn't do all the quests, which, wow, I didn't have an issue. Just with my build alone, I feel like I was doing really solid damage, and Radon only took me, I think, honestly, probably it was less than 10, 15 attempts, really. He was tricky, but, you know, the move when he jumps in the beginning, I could get a lot of damage on the dodges, and then he does like a second stage move, and if you can, you can just eat it, and then it'll give you an opportunity, and then you're kind of just waiting for that other chance. It's a lot of rolling, a lot of like being right in his face. You know, is he a hard boss? Yeah. I wasn't like super blown away by the difficulty. I think their summons, like NPC guy, I didn't have anyone ready for me. Obviously, no one wanted to go into that with me, but again, my build was just really good with damage, and it was a fun build for me. Just focusing on having an Ash of War that it goes good hyper armor that I can trade and get my damage in and get the bleed, and that's what I did with Radon. So it worked out really well. I didn't struggle that much, you know. Some of the other bosses that are little, like that commander guy, I think he was more obnoxious than Radon. So going into the DLC, this is one of the Dryleaf Arts weapons that you get right at the end of the game, so I wanted to use it. It's basically kicking, so I have like a kicking build with Shard of Alexander, Lord of Bloods, Rotten Wing, and then the Shattered Stone Talisman. I also have Palm Strike on it, or Palm Blast, sorry, Palm Blast. I always call it Palm Strike, but there's also this thing's ugly, the Divine Bird Warrior Greaves, but it does boost kicks as well, so it's a kicking build with bleed and multi-strikes. And then it has one good hyper armor, Palm Blast, but I'm going to switch that off and try that other one that I was using on my last stream, just for fun. Other weapons that you guys can see me use, the Claws of Night, they're a lot of fun. You get them, you know, I got that in the last stream as well. Whenever you fight the mother, when you kill the mother, it's the NPC before you kill the mother. They're fun. Obviously, magic damage is a little different, but it scales with Dex, which my Dex isn't super high. It's only at 40. But they're a lot of fun. It has a throwing, is its Ash of War. So unique weapon. Let's see what else. I got all this stuff, so hopefully we can like just kind of try stuff out. I don't honestly, pull blades. I played so much with Eleanor's, I don't care. But we got Mesmer's spear. You guys saw me play around with that a little bit. I might pull that out. I leveled this up. It's pretty fun. Not really my style. I don't like the big weapons, but you know, I'll still use them. Wait, we're gonna level this up. It did get nerfed, but I think we can still do some. I think it's still pretty good, even though it got nerfed. I think we can do some massive damage with it. Trying to think what else. We got Morningstar. You know, everyone's used that. But those are gonna be like the main weapons I use. I got the Great Katana. It's fun. Good Ash of War. Good for like enemies that have shields. You can hit through the shield, which is amazing. Rivers of Blood, never even leveled that up, just because it just has like, if you use it, it's like you're a noob. So I never used it. Obviously my Great Katana, I love it. Great Katana is my favorite, probably my favorite sword in the game, hands down. But we got a lot of really cool stuff to play around with and use. Sword Lance, it has a crazy Ash of War, but that's what I want to do. We're going to kick the shit out of stuff, though. You know, I've been trying to use, and then we got a handful of shields, too. I don't know if I really have the endurance for shields, but, you know, we can try if we want to. But, yeah, that's what you're going to see. Me just trying out stuff, and I'm going to switch armor and everything, depending on the weapon. So, usually I kind of just stick my ways and have a couple weapons that all go around this, but no, we're gonna move things around. And we're going to start off by doing that right now. So we're going to put a different Ash of War on our Dryleaf. And I do really like what's on here. Palm Blast is great, or Palm Strike. The Hyper Armor is insane. You can literally have it charged up. But I'm going to put on the Poison Flower Blooms twice. It's really good. We're going to put some, obviously we'll put it towards Bleed, and we're going to use this. So in terms, what am I going to do for the DLC? Not the DLC, New Game Plus. Just go around and kill shit, fight bosses. I played yesterday, started it, just kind of went around all the tunnels and fought the bosses and just felt really strong, testing out weapons. We haven't fought any of the big bosses, but yeah, I think we'll just run down here. Let's go do this castle, Castle Morn. Again, NPC quests I don't care about. Some of the, the caves and stuff I'll do. Probably most of it I'll do off stream. It's kind of, I'm not going to do all of them, but if we run past one, sure. The Ever goals we are definitely going to do. They're fun. So basically just kill bosses. That's all I really want to do in this playthrough. Kill bosses. We'll do the the boss dungeon things, but am I going to go explore everything? Absolutely not. Some of the underground stuff we'll do too, but we're just going to kill bosses and have fun. That's all I want to do. Night bosses, day bosses, field bosses, doesn't matter. And we'll slowly level up. In terms of New Game Plus, like my impressions of it so far, it's pretty fun. They're definitely tankier than I expected. You get more runes. But that's pretty much all that I have really noticed. Definitely tankier. So you come in with these, maxed out weapons, you can still die. I kind of thought we'd run through. It is nice that the whole map's unlocked, everything that you've done and explored. So it's almost like you're like, whatever doesn't have like the Site of Grace is like, oh, that's not where, I haven't done this, I haven't done that. Oh, I did this. It's kind of a good way to just, when you open up the map, you're like, all right, we're gonna go here, we're gonna go here, we're gonna go here. So I do like that part. Where the map's there, boom, go. All right, we got the archer. It is weird going back and the pacing of the game compared to the DLC is just so different. I'm like, I haven't ran out of stamina. Nothing feels that crazy yet. The bosses aren't just chasing you down, trying to murder you endlessly. Everything's timed really well. All right, let's get this guy out of the way. We gotta show him what's up. Yeah, that hits really hard. This might be my Asher War. Again, I really like the Palm Blast as well. Hyper Armor's good. The spinning one's cool, but you know what? Like, I'm sick of spinning. Again, Eleanor's Pole Blade damaged me. I played that for like so many hours that my shoes are hideous. I already know, but it boosts kicking. We're doing a kicking build right now, so we got to kick the shit out of things. Damn. I don't really remember. I feel like I did this not that long ago because I replayed the early part of the game, but it's pretty cool to actually just like walk in and realize, oh, all these soldiers are dead. Like, what overthrew them? I guess we'll rest because we used, one tiny little speck of FP. Alright, so let's go kick the shit out of stuff. So with this one, it's all kicks. The light attacks are literally 4 kicks. They get buffed from the Asher War, from the, what's it called? Shattered Stone Talisman. Boosts kicks and stomps. So when I use my Asher War, it's getting boosted. So this boosts literally my Asher War stacked with Shard, and this boosts it as well. So, in terms of damage, you really can't ask for anything else. Got some dogs. Am I going to use summons? Yeah, I'll probably play around with some of the silly summons. Do some drop kicks. Come here, dogs. You want to play? But yeah, trust me. See, they still do damage. Dogs are still annoying. It's not like you come in here and it's God mode, you know? I'm still going to get clipped. But I was playing around with Divine Bird Dude. I think that's his name. Alright, now we got you guys all together. Yeah. Oh, he's the boss one. I gotta back up a little bit. Aw. Sorry. Thought I just heard something real quick. Alright, that worked out pretty good. Yeah, I just got back up a little bit. I've been looking at screens all day at work. It's so annoying, man. You'll look at screens, and then you'll take a break to look at your phone screen. And then when you come back home, you're like, I'm going to look at the big screens now. So I am screened out for sure. I don't even know what's going on over there. Oh, it's like them fighting. Holy shit. I guess I didn't realize you can see them from here. But yeah, this Astral War is good. Again, I'm going to test out, like, just how much hyper armor. I haven't had it interrupted yet, but I feel like the lunge back really throws off the AI. So, gives us a nice boost. The claws are really fun too, so I definitely want to use them a little bit more. Massive damage. I will say this about... Is that a dog? I don't know what the hell's going on over here. Just interrupt them. But the fun thing is, like, if you go through and you do, you know, the NPC quest, get the items you want, when you're doing New Game Plus, it's just, you're just doing it for fun. Like, sure, you can do the quest that you want to do, but it's literally just about fun, which I love. But I didn't think there was someone in here. This is one of my favorite weapons, just hands down. Claymore, it's great. All I hear is like grunting. Yeah, I mean that's pretty good Astral War. Not gonna lie, guys, I kind of fucking love it. I think it's great for the martial arts. It lets you get in, closes the distance, so to speak. You know, we'll speak in martial arts terms. But the claws that throw, the claws of night, or whatever they're called, they're pretty badass as well. I don't even know if we came up the right way. I feel like we're supposed to come up the other way. Oh my god. Guys, you guys are way too much. Way too much drama. Let me get in this. Let me get in this. Look at you. Sure. Just get a double hit. Oh, got that break. Yeah. Yeah, this is a better Astral War for me. I like using my Astral War. You know, I got all this FP. I got to use it. That was what I was struggling with Palm Blast. Like, against the boss, yeah, put that shit on. Get the big hit with the hyper armor early. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, we can drop down here. I guess we'll do that in a second. But I like an Astral War that you can use a lot. cleans up so well. So, but it looks like the siege is still underway. Well, it's not even a siege anymore. This is like the actual invasion now. Some soldiers are still fighting. Oh shit. But yeah, they're strong, but they're not like, you know, overly strong. Again, this is still first game area, so. If you guys have any suggestions, obviously you've seen my stats and stuff, for weapons to use, I'm definitely down for any ideas. It's funny, like I literally get, I just keep switching, at least from how I've been playing so far. This is the ladder, yeah, over here. Okay, so we didn't miss anything. So we did a full circle. Damn, they're just yelling at the dead bodies. Okay, you can just fall. That's fine. I know it's not going to work, but I so want to test it anyways. Oh, it did, actually. Interesting. Look at that dude, he's trying so hard. It's like, shit. Can't get up to you. It's like, no you can't. Not good enough. We got a goodie over there. Is it worth dropping down? Yeah, let's go for it. Probably not. It could be a fucking mushroom. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Shit. Like the wrong thing. Oh, that was wasted. It's very satisfying just kicking them and just the blood comes out like that. I mean, we get bleed to drop pretty easily. So it is fun. Okay, let's see if I remember where to go or what to do. I think it's, yeah, definitely down there. But I know there's an NPC. And again, I said I'm not going to do the NPC stuff, but I want to do some of it. Has to be this way. Anything down here? There's the Grace, which we'll get to. Because we see the daughter of the commander here. And she's like, I want my dad. He's like, I must fight to defend my castle. And like all NPC quests, they end horribly. Poor girl couldn't even see. She wrote a letter though. Eyes all messed up from battle. Why do I feel like there's definitely someone up here? No? Okay. Here he is. Okay. What's up? What's up, dude?
There's a face I've not seen before.
Nope.
I'm Edgar.
You'd remember me.
Warden of this castle, as ordained by Lord Godric himself. But you can see how things have turned out. The menials have all rebelled. They gave me good service, or so I thought. But it seems it was all an act. Foul creatures, as it said. And true enough, they're foul inside and out. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but whatever you come here to do, I'm afraid Castle Morn won't hold much longer.
That's
Take
all
this by way of apology.
No, thank you for that. Let's give him the letter.
Arena. Thank you. I mean, you're dead. But I can't leave yet. Even if the castle should fall, as commander, I must remain to ensure the treasured sword of Morn does not fall into the wrong hands. If you see Irina, her father will come for her once he's fulfilled his... If you see Irina, her father will...
Alright, well, I guess we'll die with honor. Probably not the right decision, buddy. Looks like you lost the castle. Who cares about that damn sword? I think they're doing alright. It's not like that sword is, you know, a magical sword. So a rest, but yeah, this will be the first boss I'm gonna try this Ash of War on. So let's see how that works. How do I get down? There we go. Well, shit. Why go this way? Interesting. What's the right way to go? Looks like you got a couple options. Go here. That's nice. Then what? Just go back up to the Grace, and then go the other way, I guess. If you want to get the items. Oh, I forgot about those things. They still don't die. Three kicks. Yeah, we're not fighting you. Nothing over here. Alright, cool. The heavy kills them in 2. Fully charged on... Still 2. This is the big guy. That one didn't hit directly. I want to see if I can... Yeah, honestly... I know the hyper armor's decent on this, but I don't know. I would like to know how good it is. I guess I'll spam it against the boss and we'll get a better idea. Because I'll use it a lot more, you know, depending on how good the hyper armor is. I mean, there's something about the hyper armor in this game that's what draws me. You know, I'm willing to trade a little bit. I'm not in a tank build, but I'm definitely willing to trade to get your shots in. What is weird, I think, like, all these, like, well, eventually I'll have, like, that's what it's like. How should I grab? Yeah, see, I keep getting all these duplicates, which, you know, I guess I can throw them in the chest. That's probably what I'll have to do. I don't want to have too many just random duplicates. Not that we needed that. It is great going back and playing this, though. I like the DLC a lot. I feel like the DLC was a little more empty than I anticipated. I don't know if other people feel that way, but that's kind of how I took it. It just seemed a little more empty than I wanted it to be. mean, it ate the rat's jaw, which isn't saying too much, but at least it wasn't interrupted. And that was probably just like a light attack, but fine with that. Alright, I think there's a grace. Yeah. I remember this. Another big guy right here, taking a nap. Oh. Oh, I want him to actually see if it breaks it out. Okay, it does. Okay. So I definitely, you know, it doesn't have like godly hyper armor, but that damage and the way it lunges in, and you're gonna do it from a distance, you know, kind of makes up for it. So. Yeah, I don't really need to test it out on the boss, so to speak, now. Alright, we got the item there. I guess we'll heal with the grace, but I'll kind of show you guys what I meant with, let me sneeze. With, Palm Blast, I literally go in and I have the bubble, and I just charge this crazy punch, and it lands, it does good damage, and then you just move in. But this might actually be better because I know this boss is like really mobile. So again, is there like an item around, you know, here? Might be. Is it worth getting? Probably not. So let's go fight some bosses. So we'll see how this does. So we'll get our buffs going. So, let's go. I know this guy's mobile as shit. 1600. Okay. I want him to try to hit me, see if I can. Yeah, it has some armor. You can trade. You can definitely trade. Boss down. Not bad, actually pretty nice. I like it better, I think, than Palm Blast. Now, whenever we get a really, you know, big boss, we might need to switch. Can we level up? Not even close. Not even remotely close. Alright, so we did that. He's gone. I guess we'll go just wrap up the quest. I don't know if you have to talk to him again. I know it's sad, depressing. Yep. And she's dead. And there's the weapon that did it.
Greener, how could this be? My daughter deserved better. The fault lies with me. I chose duty, and that. I'll find them. The foul wretch is responsible. I'll hunt them down and rest assured, Arena. I'll find the foul. I'll hunt them down. Rest assured.
Okay, now I am not sure really what happens to him after this. I don't know if you go back and you can get his sword. That might be what it is. It must be. I don't think you can get back up, right? Yeah, I think you have to go in. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't, like, come back out that way, which is pretty unfortunate. Yeah, and you can't use your horse. So we'll run through it again. I'm obviously not going to kill everything, but I do want to fight a bit. And we're going to do what I said we're going to do. Let's switch. Let's get the Claws of Night on. We'll kind of test them out, see how they do. It's really only a couple things I switch around, which is really nice. Don't need the ugly boots on, but everything else can stay the same. Whenever I get like a great sword or anything like that, that changes the build around a lot because it's not about multiple strikes. Yeah, this thing is, they're pretty fun. Again, I don't have like them. I have my dex up and arcanes up pretty high, but they scale just with dex. So, you know, is it as optimal as it needs to be? No, but we'll do our best. And this does look cooler. These fucking claws. Basically, the Ash of War I swapped was just enhancing throwing. So any throwing moves get enhanced. Yeah, I'm gonna try to run past everything if I can. Maybe we'll kill some of the dogs. Cool. Now this guy, I think, like, the crazy thing is, like, look how much damage that does. Because you'll get the hit and the throws. So much damage. And you have a ranged option, which is really cool. That's why I like the Ash of War that I put on with the martial arts, because it's not ranged, but it's closing the distance. That medium distance gets covered really well. Like even from here, I mean, you can spam the shit out of it. These things flying. Very cool. Very fun weapon. Extremely versatile for it being, you know, claws. Alright, now where did we go for that guy? It all looks the same to me. Was it here and then up the stairs and that's where he was? Pretty sure. Does that make sense? And then the drop down to the Grace is right here. Yeah. Pretty sure that's it. I should get multiple hits right here, yep. But yeah, they're a lot of fun. This has been, you know, I tried the Beast Claws, I tried a lot of the DLC weapons out that I, you know, that I could try out. And these ones stuck out the most in terms of like just being fun, right? This is where he was. Am I cracked? I'm cracked, aren't I? He's not up here. Where the fuck was he? So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's just like, I don't know what happens with his quest. I know you like get invaded and fight him, but I thought when you came back here you could interact with him again, but apparently not. We just wasted time. Right? There's nowhere else you can drop down. This is it. Alright, cool, I guess. Alright, let's move on. Let's see. We fought this one. This is done. I guess we could kind of go here and venture in, do some of the village, or we could go fight the big boss up there. Maybe we'll do that. I'll save some of this stuff for off stream. It's not super exciting. I would like to get to Evergold, but let's go do the Crucible one. Why not? Let's try it. And we'll try like we'll try a crazy crazy weapon. Let's try that big ass colossal weapon. So let's actually go here. We'll level it up. Just try some big obnoxious tanky weapon. Again, not really a big colossal. I've used the greatsword. That's pretty fun. A little slow for me, but it's a really good weapon. All right, let's try the one that got nerfed, and we'll see if it's still, kind of bullshit. This one. What do we not have enough of? Smithing stone 8. All right, let's go buy that. We'll test it out, see if it's still... I know they nerfed it, the scaling with it, but... I don't know how many we need. Just get 17 of them, why not? Might actually need more than that, I don't know. I haven't had to buy smithing stones because the DLC, they're just everywhere.
Back already, no matter.
Yeah, I missed you, buddy. And any of these weapons that you guys see I have, let me know. I do want to try out this Lizard's Greatsword as well. Got the Greatsword of Solitude. We have a lot of cool weapons to try, but the Dragon Hunter's Great Katana, that's a cool one as well. Alright, so I think for the Crucible, Crucible Knight, we'll try this one, see if it's still bullshit. I don't know if I need it to be a plus 25, I don't want to commit, so we'll just get it to plus 24. Still should be plenty. We'll see how it goes. I don't know what Asher Ward to put on it because we're gonna have to scale it to Arcane. Oh no, we'll scale it to Bleed. All right, let's try this obnoxious looking thing. Okay, yeah, well we're gonna dual wield it, so it's fine. So we'll scale it with Bleed. Obviously, if we can put Lion's Claw on it, that's what we'll do. Ashes of War, boom, okay. So what do we want? I got Savage, that's on my Great Katana, I'm not switching it. Ground Slam, definitely not. Termination, I think that does like a buff. Not a ton of options, but let's just do regular Lion's Claw. Switch it to Blood. Holy shit, causes blood loss build-up 200? That's higher than anything I have. Okay. My head's in the way. I could see what's the damage. Not like crazy damage, only 189. Again, that's, probably because it says I can't. So maybe if I dual wield it right now and then pause it. Yeah, 641. Okay, that's pretty insane. I mean, do I even have anything that does more than that? Probably not many things. Okay, so scale that. Strength, Dex, Arcane. So, again, not the best scaling for me for it, but now we'll keep some Bleed on. We won't need this. We won't need this. So when it comes to big weapons, my go-tos are this new Talisman. Now, see, we're getting all these duplicates now. It's kind of annoying. Right here, two-handed, and the Claw for that jumping heavy. That, you can't ask for anything better than that. Look at that. You can just do this, ton of damage, and the moves are ridiculous. And we'll have Lion's Claw. Alright, let's see how the Crucible The Crucible Knight stacks up. My guess is it's not going to be very well. I think he's going to get stomped. I think we're going to be able to hyper armor our way through it and melt him in like a couple shots. I was using the sunflower head. It's pretty good too. Alright, do we actually have time for a buff? Nice. Might as well see it at its fullest. And again, it's not even maxed out, so... Let's see what this shit does. Come here. Alright, so boom. 900 for the jumping heavy. Ow. Get our hyper armor. That hits for 1100. Ooh. I mean, it's a pretty straightforward weapon, to be honest. But it hits like a fucking truck. Couple jumping heavies, hitting for almost 1,000. It's not bad, not even fully. And again, my build is not optimal for it either. If my strength was a little bit higher, it would work a lot better. But I don't even know if we got the bleed. I didn't even really pay attention, but still looks like a good weapon to me. Pretty decent to me. Alright, let's switch it. Let's do something else. We could do the Great Katana. There's another katana. What's it called? I told you, Lizard's Greatsword I do want to try. I know it has like a ranged attack, which is weird. It has the moveset of like the Claymore, but it shoots something out. Like there's actually a projectile that comes out with heavy. It's hard to see, but yeah, see how it lit up? Yeah, it actually like shoots something out of the front. And it is just kind of like a lizard that looks like it's getting barbecued. Interesting. That's like one of those weapons you pick up in the DLC and you're like, this thing can't be good. And apparently it's pretty decent. So, we'll have to try that out. What other... Got the Sacred Relic Sword. Sword Lance. I could level that up. This might be a fun one. Pretty straightforward, but the Ash of War is insane. Look at this shit. You just fly. And you can put this on pretty much... I think this can go on any Ash of War. I mean, the Ash of War can go on any weapon. Where's that weird katana? This one's a unique one. This one's obviously the unique one. But I thought I had another one. Let's go back up to the top. I don't know what happened to it. Maybe I have it in my chest. I've heard this one's insane, but I don't even think, yeah, I can't even use it. I have Radon's, all of his swords, but I don't have the intelligence. I mean, when I get some great runes, I can put some equipment on as well. I had the Sword of Darkness, but I don't know what the hell I did with it. Maybe I didn't even put it on. Maybe I was just like, eh, I'm okay. That's gonna drive me crazy. Spear. I wanted to say it was a katana. I don't know. Can we look at our chest from here? Let's see if I can find it. Oh my god, look how many freaking weapons there are. This is ridiculous. Yeah, I might have just sent it over here. Or I'm just like, I just can't see it. And you guys are probably screaming. You're like, oh my god, dude, you went past it like 10 times. Yeah, I must be just losing my mind. There it is, Sword of Dark. Maybe because I was expecting like the sword not to look the way it looks, I guess, so to speak. It's pretty cool. Now, will I ever get that Astral War off? Pretty unlikely. But it looks cool as shit. Sorry, I was mixing this up with this katana. This one hits through shields. And it's just the standard katana. Normal. The Astral War is really cool. You can just keep hitting it. Just chops everyone down. And I think I have this at a 10. Yeah, so let's use this a little bit. Yeah, sure. Keep all that stuff on. Let's head on up. I mean, that is very satisfying. Not the greatest hyper armor, but still a very good katana. Hits through the shields. Just the regular attacks hit through the shields too. So, obviously, probably a great PvP weapon. Come back here! Oh my god, if I could hit it. So yeah, they put their shields up, which it's very satisfying. Alright, so he has a shield up, but look. Oh, jeez. Well, that wasn't very nice. I'm trying to show off a weapon. Put your shield up. Alright, let's go kill this guy. Work. Get the hell out of here. And honestly, the multiple hits might be good with this one. But let's see him. There we go. So see how it hits directly through. It's amazing. It's a very good katana. With a unique Astral War that you can just kill groups of enemies. Really exciting. Any any other bosses besides Evergold? Alright, so this is the first boss. I don't even remember his name. It's not Godric. Maybe it is. There's what? There's... All the names are so similar. What do we want to try? What do we want to try for the boss? Do we do the claws? Do we get a sword out? I think I wanted to try the martial arts one and just kind of see how it does against, an actual boss. The claws are going to be good. You can just spam, the throw attacks. I could put, like I said, palm blast on. I still want to say the palm strike. Just to show you guys what it looks like and how crazy it is. Yeah, let's do that. You already saw, for the last boss. So we're going to put this on to get our ugly divine bird warrior greaves on for our kicking. Boom, we got to switch out just a couple things. And here's our... Now you can put this on as well, which will buff the charged attack, which would be pretty cool. I'd have to get rid of probably the bleed one, which would suck because, it would negate, like, for a bleed build, this is what you need to have on. This is kind of like a required one. And for something that does multiple hits, it's weird because the Ash of War that I originally have, like, this one works good with the kicks. But if I wanted to switch it around, and not boost the kicks, I'd probably have to take this off and do like a big charge attack. But I'll just kind of show you just like what my game plan was, like originally with this build. So let's just change the Ash of War. And again, I don't know if I'm gonna fully commit to Palm Blast, but I do want to try it for this boss. Cool. So just switch that out so you guys can kind of get an idea of what I'm saying. Okay, so I guess we can do our buffs now. Who can we summon? Okay. No, we're good, dude. And I absolutely want to watch the cinematics. So, let's enjoy.
Tarnished. In search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
Look at you. One of the Omen brothers. It's weird, like, having the white mask in these cutscenes in this epic gear. I'm like, I like.
Someone must extinguish thy flame.
Yeah.
Let it be.
Oh, Margit. That's right. Margit, who you fight like 100 times in this. All right, so this was my original strategy. So you just tank that. Take a couple shots. Not a bad one. Not a bad strategy coming in like that. So that was my original build with this before the other Ash of War. It probably would have worked just as well the other one.
The hands of the fell omen shall brook thee no quarter.
So yeah, the only thing that I could have did differently is put on that charge, which would have made the palm strike do even more damage, which is scary to even know. Maybe keep the kicking. I don't know. See, I wouldn't know what to switch out. Maybe I'd switch this one out because I'm getting the boost for the kicks from this and put the charged one on. That might be insane. So then that palm blast will hit even harder. And then the kicks will still get buffed from this. Not as much like a double buff, but a buff from here and a buff from here. So that would have probably killed him even faster. Wow, that was brutal. Holy shit. Wow. Did not expect it to go that, I didn't expect it to go that quick. I knew we'd fuck him up, but holy shit, did that really fuck him up. Wow. But yeah, for bosses, I mean, Palm Blast is insane. I think that's going to be our boss strategy. We'll always try the bosses with martial arts. We'll try it. You know, maybe switch this out. Yeah, probably switch this out. Get the kicking boost here. Put the charged on for that Palm Blast. Do even more damage. Bleed will kick in. Multiple strikes. Then the bonus from that and the armor alone. Not bad. But going forward. So we got here. We got to go through the castle, which I don't necessarily feel like doing right this second. I think we try to make our way. I don't know if you actually get to fight a tree yet. Let's go here and just fight some of the mini bosses. And we'll try a different weapon. Alright, so what do we want now? So I guess the first thing we're going to do, get our cool pants on. So we've done Colossal. I do like the dry leaf arts. They're fun. Tried that. It was cool. We could try that weed cutter katana. Use that a little bit more. Over this dragon hunter's katana. I don't think I can wield any of these great swords yet. I don't know. What is it? Is it divided in half to let you carry it? Yeah, this. I would love to use like Radon's, but I don't have it leveled up, so let's just use what we have leveled up for now. Let's try the Dragon Hunter's Great Katana. I don't know how good it is. I think I just tested it out on stream, if you guys saw when I was playing the DLC and like first got it. So we'll do that. We're definitely going to remove that, remove that. Put the claw on. And this, because I like doing jumping heavy attacks when I have any big sword. I mean, it looks pretty badass. So, anything else I need to switch around? I don't think so. I'm not changing my, like, potions around. Looks like this loops around, yeah. I mean, it's a pretty badass looking sword. That's a lot of damage. So we missed the village already. So maybe I have to take... Does that like go up there? There must be a way to get up to that church. So, I mean, I do like the jump in the air like that. It's cool. That was so random how that just like fell. Like, here you go. The lunge in the air, get that ranged attack going. Pretty nice. Definitely doable. And again, it's only +9, so there's probably hitting for 2,000, it looks like. That would be my guess. Or close to 2,000. I don't remember if there's even like a boss up here. Alright, let's get out our new, so this guy, just a level 1, but he looks pretty cool. I've never tried him out yet, I just put him on. Not doing a lot of damage because he's not leveled up, but kind of cool. I mean, he's badass. Look at this dude. Long ass hair, swinging his blades. It's a jumping heavy do. No, we're not gonna know because we don't have enough health. So yeah, for bosses, I'm not gonna use summons, but you know, in the field, we're gonna try out the DLC ones, just for fun. Now I really don't have any games to play, guys, and if you see any games coming out, I know there's that Concord game that comes out in August, which I might try. It's a PlayStation first-person shooter, kind of like Destiny, Overwatch. I don't know how good it's gonna be. That's a problem. And it's not like a free-to-play game, but it's, you know, like the free-to-play model games, which is really weird. So. All right, Mr. Birdman, looks like you're gone. But yeah, I'm pretty blown away by how good that Palm Blast looked, and just trying to decide what I would want to put on. I think yeah, you just get rid of the kicking one. Because if you're relying on that move, the amount of damage, jeez. Just pull you out again. Why not? Is there anything else up here? Really? Like... very satisfying. I don't love how, you know, it swings. I mean, the range attack's really cool. I don't love the weapon. Apparently, you know, it's, you know, 4 dragons. So that's why it's named that. But I don't love it. I don't love it. It's cool, it's different. I don't love it though. So we'll just put another sword on. Let's keep this one. This one's actually pretty fun. And it looks sick. I mean, does that not look fucking cool? I mean, just what a badass. Can I not jump? Probably not. I mean, just such a badass looking katana. And we'll test it out on this big enemy up here too. I feel like the only thing different is like maybe the multi hits, but like even that's when you're spamming it. Not ideal. I don't think it is. Alright, hopefully he respawned. Yes, he did. Good. We'll get to test it out. Now this one's at 10, so... What a cool weapon. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to find a way to go up. Or we can just go around. It's pretty hard to me. Is there anything? Oh, there is some stuff over there. Okay, so we're kind of venturing the wrong way. But it looks like once we get up here, we can kind of just cut that way. So there is a grace by the church. I remember that, so. Let's go over here, grab this grace. Just chop these guys down. It is the weed cutter. Just got to get the range a little bit more down. It's not that much. It's a little small forward step. But yeah, I definitely like this weapon. And like I said, there's not a lot, you know, there's still a handful of weapons I can't try, like Radon's, you know, maybe I could, when we get our first, what are they called? Where you use your rune arcs for, to boost your stats, where I can have enough intelligence and strength to wield it. Okay, so let's try this one out on a tree. So this is the basic tree. I guess we're going to go in non-buff. Start off bad. Okay, so no hyper armor, which we kind of knew. Let's be honest, how much hyper armor are we really going to get? Yeah, let's get a nice little reset. I am surprised that that came through. Yeah. It's not super ideal, for me at least. Still good, you know. Very cool. Not for bosses though. But the damage is definitely there, you know. I almost want them to kill me. Yeah, good. Okay. So we'll test out. I want to test out that Palm Blast. So yeah, Hyper Armor's not necessarily there where you can, you know, spam anything, but no. Last Sight of Grace. It's actually good we died. I'm glad. I didn't roll. I was like, let's let that hit me. Because I'm kind of judging what do I think is, you know, the best. It's a great sword. Ash of War is awesome, but yeah, if you want to get those heavy hits in, you know, the jumping heavy you can boost. Any other? This is a new Twin Blade as well. I would have to go and level it up, but you know, for this stream, we're using a handful of weapons. I will go and level up some other stuff for our next stream as well. I'm gonna play again tomorrow, so tomorrow maybe we'll use a different group of weapons. I would love to try this out, but I don't want to lose my runes either. So I could just go in there and just melt him. Like, this was my go-to. I love this weapon. I think it's incredible. There's nothing, you know, that I like better than just the classic Great Katana. So, but we're not going to use that. I say all that, and then I'm like, we're not using it, though. Definitely not. Let's use... what I said. Let's do Dane's Blood footwork. With the Palm Blast. Get rid of this, get rid of this. Let's just do this. Let's not worry about the kick one. So let's put on this one. It'll enhance the charged. I mean, I guess you could put the kick one in instead of the Rotten Wing, but I think Rotten Wing is probably just better overall because it's just attacks in a row, and there are some punches mixed in. So I just think in general, that's probably better than this one, especially if I'm already getting the boost from the kicks. So, and now that I'm getting all this stuff while everything's out of order, so Rotten Wing. So I think this is like the optimal one. Kick boost, multiple strike boost, charge boost for the palm strike. Then when the bleed hits, you get the mask and that, and this will boost. This will stack with the Ash of War. So let's do that. Another good enemy with crazy hyper armor. And we'll see what the damage was, because Margit, you know, I think we did a little over 2,000, right? I'd have to go back and see on the video. But it looks like that's what we were hitting for, and that's, you know, fully buffed up. So we're gonna handle it the exact same way. Why does it have like the great axe? Oh, because it's charged. So the axe is like for charged moves. Alright, so the bubble will... $2,600. And then just a little kick. Not bad. I think it worked better with the charged. Because honestly, you're committing so hard to that Ash of War when you use it. You know, I wish we could just like refight these bosses over and over, because as we go in different areas, some get stronger, you know. It's like you almost like die here, don't get the kill, just to see what it hits for, but that's pretty good with hyper armor. So let's just venture over to the Evergoal. We'll go here. And we'll take this off. We'll put our kicks back on. And we're going to switch the Ash of War to the one that we were using. It just seems like, in general, this one to go around is just... You know, it seems like this is good for bosses. Like, get in, you got your bubble round, you're going to tank that first shot regardless. So you're almost going to get a free one in. But this one overall, I think for just roaming the world is ideal.
Spoken echoes of Queen Marika linger here as well. Shall I share them with you?
Yeah, sure. Tell me.
In Marika's own words, then, after thy death, I will give back what I once claimed, return to the lands between, wage war, and brandish the Elden ring, grow strong in the face of death. Warriors of my lord.
Yo, what's up, man?
Lord
How are you
Godfrey.
doing? Hope all's going well.
Shall I turn your runes?
Sure. Not that you're gonna be able to. Oh, nice. How's work going? Aren't you glad to be back? I know you said you had like 10 days off. I've been just trying out builds on here, man. All DLC weapons, Dane's footwork, which is kicks instead of punches. Got a whole build dedicated to that. I've been using the Claws of Night, which is really cool. A unique katana, the Dragon Hunter katana, the Blood Arm. So I'm just going through, fighting bosses. Ready to go. Get my weekend started. Dude, I hear you, man. This week, I don't know. I don't know why. This week was draining. It was a lot. Last week we moved into a new building, so, you know, it was a lot of moving, but now it's kind of like settled in. And it's been busy, but and good busy. You know, when you have your own business, you know, it's stressful enough. So busy's always good busy, but it's still stressful. And then when it's not busy, it's stressful. So it's just always fucking stressful. But this I've been using, so that's pretty much it. After every little boss we fight, we're just switching builds. Monday I just got a couple of bosses and did the golden. Very nice, very nice. So who was the last big boss you fought? I think I did beat the DLC after that day that we were playing. Start gaming tomorrow. I hear you. Well, actually, tomorrow I'm going to be on stream as well, so I don't know what time you're going to be gaming, but I'll be on. My wife's going out with her friend, and when they go out, you know, they'll have some wine, eat some pizza, they'll be out for hours, so I'm like, oh, I know what I'm going to be doing. So I'm in New Game Plus, so, you know, I'm literally just trying out all the DLC weapons on all different bosses, and it's a lot of fun. I'm not doing any like NPC stuff. I've already done it, so it's really cool. I already have the map. I don't have the gray sites, so I'm just going through and I'm like, all right, there's a boss here, cool. There's a boss here, all right, cool. We're just trying everything out, and it's really fun. I've never played New Game Plus. They hit hard too. Like, you can die. I just died, so you can definitely die in New Game Plus. Castle Soul tried Commander Neil going around. Okay, so you're mountaintops up here. Yeah, this area, I didn't like this area. I don't know if you feel the same way. Man, I fucking hated mountaintops of the Giants. It was just not for me. You said you did this one. Yeah, it's not a fun one. It's just not a fun area. The bosses are really strong, but yeah, I never really enjoyed the mountaintop part. And I don't know how much I'll do. I mean, there's not even that much up here, really. And you can't see shit. There's a crazy, like, rune bear. Oh, okay. We'll pull up maps tomorrow and run through and compare stuff. I don't have everything on the map discovered, like, for my first playthrough, but I have a lot, like... So we beat Margit, the first one. I was using the Palm Blast. Just doing some, like, crazy build, just crazy weapon builds. So we just did that. So let's try that again. We'll show you my strategy right now. And it's so ridiculous. You're gonna be like, this is so dumb. That. Okay, perfect. You're gonna crack up. So we'll go back. I do enjoy the Palm Blast and the other one as well. But yeah, we'll have to play tomorrow. It'll be fun. Yeah, I feel you, man. It's definitely been a draining week. But the claws on here, they're so much fun. You can like throw the claws and it literally comes out like a shotgun. And dude, it hits bleed like so easily. Alright, let's go do this one. Actually, is there a boss here too? There might be. Let's run down the ruins. Actually, no, let's do the Evergold. And we're trying out like some of the summons just in the fields, not on bosses, in the DLC. So I'm just kind of like putting on new ones. It's just all new shit. It's fun. Alright, so I don't know how quick they're gonna spawn. Hopefully, give me a second so we can buff in here. The imp seal is in effect. Oh no, okay. Cool. Now will this still be in effect when I go in here? I guess we'll see what if we see the bubble. Hopefully it doesn't negate it. Okay, it doesn't. Good. Alright, so this is my stupid build right now. It's called You Just Need One Punch. That's the name for it. Come on, dude. I'm just waiting for you. It's literally, I just made a build where you could just stand, take any shot, and just fucking punch them. Kung Fu style, palm blast, hiya. So, yeah, this build definitely works. I'm not going to just always play like this. That would be way too boring. But if you are fighting a boss and you need hyper armor and you want to get them hits in, that is a way to fucking do it. Alright, so we went down here, we fought some bosses. Let's, I guess, go to the ruins over here. That's so funny. I mean, it works. Oh, it's so dumb, though. Now, there's obviously more to the build, but that's, you know, that's it at its greatest. Just, hiya! Just charge that shit up. Maybe there's another person down here just waiting for it. Oh, who's this guy? But no, it boosts kicks, too. So, I'll do a lot of damage with kicks. Get the blood. You missed. Sucks to be you. And I have these ugly ass shoes on because they boost your kicking damage. Look at this shit. I got my thighs, you know. My girl's looking good. But yeah, it's pretty funny. And it does go faster, like right there, I just did it. It's just, if you fully charge it, you're just an asshole. It does so much damage. Yo, what's up? What's up? How are you doing? Appreciate the follow. Please be a real person, but, you know, we'll see. Looks like it would be hard to run in or ride the horse. Yeah, it's a little weird. That would be, right? A little awkward. The best thing is when you do when you have this weapon on and you hit something on the horse, you can just, oh, pretty good, pretty good. We're just trying out DLC weapons. Right now I'm just doing Palm Blast with the dry leaf arts, and I have like some buffs with the kicks as well. And it's just like one-shotting things. It's a really cool Ash of War. I didn't like it at first, but so the best thing with martial arts is you can just ass slap stuff. Like, just smack him on the ass. Oh shit, hold on. There we go. You know, a brutal ass slap. Ah, pretty good. Can't complain. You know, it's almost Friday, so it's good. I know, a real person. Sorry. The only reason we said that is sometimes we get the bots that come in, and you know, they're like, click this link and blah 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 blah, and you'll get 1 million followers. So we always just joke that. So sorry, Tracy got the end of it. At least our last 2 streams, that's what we've been getting. Okay, so no other like big ever goals really sticking out. We did the Crucible Night, we did that one, we did this one. I guess we could just go over to this cave. We'll just run straight to the boss, and we're gonna try something else. It's like I'm literally playing this game out of like that. I'm just bored with all the builds, you know. So much. It's so satisfying now to just kick things, and destroy them. Tell you something about this game. Sure, I can tell you quite a lot. It's extremely hard, extremely difficult. That's kind of what it's known for, the bosses. These are the guys that did all the Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Bloodborne, and Sekiro. So that's what they're known for, just making extremely difficult games. So if you see people breaking their controller, it's probably over this game. But you make your character look however you want. There's so many different builds. All the weapons are usable, and you can play the game like I am, where I don't have a weapon, and I'm just going around and punching and kicking things. The world's beautiful. There's a lot to it. I don't know if that really describes the game, so to speak. I would love to tell you about the lore, but it's basically you're in some you're on this weird ass planet where this family took over and got godhood, and then it was like a civil war between the family, and you're kind of coming in and just killing all of their family members because they just screwed up this world. That's pretty much the lore. So that's the queen right there on the statue. And you end up fighting all her sons and everything. Yeah. It's pretty cool. It's a very weird game. Like most games made by some of the Japanese studios. This is what they're known for. Alright, so let's switch. What kind of weapon do we want? Let's look. We got tons of weapons. Let's get out. Let's show fire. I'll show you the claws. They're cool. You would like these because you like those the backward ones. Hold on, where are they at? I think I have them on here somewhere as well. Let me try to find them. We'll put the claws on for now, but yeah, I want to find those. I used them so early in the game. And I know they have right here the backhand blades. That's what you liked. This is like a crazier version of them. And I'll show you why. So we need this. And this boosts throwing attacks. So we'll get a full blast and put on better pants. And I'll show you how deadly. So these things, and then the Ash of War does this. And it counts as multi-hits for bleed. So you literally have a ranged attack that's just devastating. So we'll run into the cave and do it. Oh, it's sick. I know you like those blades. These ones are amazing. And it's a unique weapon, and it already comes with bleed. So when there's a lot of enemies around, it's brutal. And even like a boss, like if you're like, oh, like just medium range, you can just spam that attack. So we'll show it off. And you get this. Whenever I fought the mother with the fingers, the finger mom, that NPC I fought before, this is what they dropped. And I used it once, and I'm like, I'm leveling it up to 10. It's so sick. So I'll show you the Ash of War once we see enemies, but the bleed literally kicks in, like, immediately. Oh, great, we're in the poison one, but, like, look how sick. And if you're close, you can get a 2-hit, and with all the projectiles as well. mean, it just melts. Of course, we're like, if you get close, you can even be this far back. It's not going to get like kills, but it does a lot of damage. And anything big, like the giants, oh my god, you literally hit everything. The jumping heavy's sick, everything is good. But I'll put on the backhand blades. All right, we got a boss already. So here, we'll test it out. See, that's what's fun doing New Game Plus. We're just jumping straight into bosses. You don't have to worry about getting items. Let's just spam this Ash of War. I'll show you. We'll see. I don't remember who. Oh my god. That's it. Crazy. Not the best boss to really test it out on, but it is a big boss, so. But it's a lot of fun. The jumping attack's great too, and then the R1 combination alone. Look at that. That's the single combo right there. So you get bleed automatically. And then if you're like, oh, I gotta back away, you're rolling, you can just spam this. By the time they get in, yeah, it's a really nice weapon. I'd say out of all the DLC weapons that I've, like, my character's able to actually use, like, obviously, like, some of the boss weapons I haven't been able to use because I don't have the strength for them. Like, I have a couple, like, big ass swords. Like this one I used this against the Crucible Knight. It's really good. They nerfed it. It was so good that they literally, the last patch that came out, what was it, a week and a half ago, this was on there. This is so ugly, but it's a sunflower and it's massive, but it's really good. It hits like a truck. Apparently this is really good as well. I don't have the magic for it. Didn't play. I mean, I like the game, I love it, but I don't know what type of games you like, you know? So I don't want to be like, yeah, you should buy it and it'd be miserable, because you die a lot. Like, that's what the game's known for. You just die and suffer and pick it up and you get really good at it, and then it's really satisfying. But if you've played games like the ones that I named, like Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Demon Souls, Sekiro, then you kind of know what to expect. But if you've never played or like watched someone play, it is really hard to jump in blind, because it's its own like category. Like when other game developers make games similar to this, that's why they call it like Souls-like, which is literally like Dark Souls. These guys, Souls-like, like it created its own genre. Where when other people try to do it, they literally refer to it being Souls-like. They don't even... So, there's a lot that goes into the game. It's probably one of the most challenging and, complicated games that you can play right now. They don't really tell you how to play. There's no, like, tutorial. They just throw you in. They're like, figure it out. Or maybe you won't. I mean, your character is a Tarnish who, when they die, they can come back, and there are other people in this world that have that power, and even though you can't die, the characters all end up giving up because the struggle's too hard. And it's kind of reflective of the game, where like if you keep going, it's satisfying, but it sucks, and even the people that can't die in the world don't want to do the journey. So there's a little bit of symbolism with the lore with it. This weapon's really cool. It's called the Sword of Darkness. It hits really quick. The Ash of War is extremely sick, though. Look at this. So anything that gets in this is... So you just need to be surrounded, but it's brutal. brutal. It does a lot of damage. And I don't even have it maxed out. I think it's just regular level. So any other bosses? Looks like we could... I hate the catacombs. Catacombs are so boring. We could go to Morn Castle. Let's do that. Not Morn Castle, Morn Tunnel. But yeah, let's pick a new weapon for the tunnel. Or do we keep the claw? Actually, no. We're gonna do what fire likes. The backhand blades, which I haven't used them for a while. So, and let's play around. I do really like the Ash War. So sick. Apparently in PvP these things are like insane. But I think I did get a new Ash of War that you can put on it. That is for this Bloodblade. Why do I not know what Bloodblade is? Oh, that's the one, the projectile one. Okay, so we'll keep the OG one on. And again, what do I have? This plus 24. Oh, yeah, we'll be fine. So I leveled it up quite a bit. Any other changes before I go? Yeah. Well, that's not going to help me at all. Why can't I remember what else I usually put on? I usually put like a stamina one on, but I'm not really going to need that. Guess we'll just... I could put stamina... Maybe we'll do that. I don't really know what else would work. Like, the jumping attacks aren't going to work. Could put this on just to get some health back, but let's just increase our stamina so we can spam that Ash of War. Okay, so we need to... we might not actually... I'm trying to figure out where... I think it's down here. I'm not going to make that jump. Oh, I just barely made it. Okay, cool. That was about as close as it can get. Alright, to the tunnel we go. No, I usually stream... Well, if I have a game to play, I stream a little bit more, but... just probably 2 to 3 times a week if it's a game that I'm like actually like enjoying and streaming. But I went through definitely a dry spell. I didn't have that. There's not that many games this year that really lured me in besides Persona 3 Reload and the DLC for this, and God of War Valhalla got DLC, but usually like 2 times a week. But with Elden Ring out, I've been streaming a lot more. Oh yeah, this is gonna be not the greatest area for this move, but hey, it's still working. I love that getting behind them. What kind of games do you play, Tracy? That aren't, you know, people just eating and chopping up dead bodies below us. Oh, I do have a God of War shirt representing. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I don't know, Fire. You might have been right about these things. The claws are just as good, though. Like, those claws are really good. But these just look so badass. Now, these are not going to be good against these guys. These guys you got to hit with blunt attacks, unfortunately. So, coming down here and fighting them, not going to be the best. Alright, let's go. So satisfying. How quick it is. I mean, you can spam that and they just miss. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you. I'll follow you back. Yeah, they're pretty cool. The speed is awesome. Fortunately, against these guys, they're dog shit, but... You know what? Let's put the claw on. I think I have enough stamina at this point. That jump attack is sick. Oh yeah, let's try it out. So it shouldn't be that good on these guys. Oh my god, I jumped over his head. Yeah, it still did really good damage. Like, these guys are always a problem. And the fact that it even takes them down that much and gets the bleed, pretty nice. Well, when you get to the DLC, you get them pretty quick. What's the bleed buildup on them? Whenever you switch them, 114. So yeah, good bleed buildup. You'll be golden. I told you, in PvP, they are extremely popular. I think, obviously, just because of the fact that you can... You know, the jump attacks are good. This is insane. And the fact that you really don't have to roll with them is kind of nice. You can treat that as your roll, and it's a lot cooler because it automatically goes behind. Like, all right, if this guy will swing, come on, boom, see? Like, I don't have to roll with it, which makes them very unique. So if you're fighting like a boss or something that you're like, not, you know, they're delayed, you can just do that instead of roll and get behind them and get shots off where the boss has to turn around. So oh, thank you. This is my second playthrough of this game. I've played it just one time through before. I'm not like a, you know, a pro at this game by no means. There's a lot of people that this is all they play. I always play different games usually. I'm more of like a variety streamer, I guess that's the word for it. And you can see on my like YouTube link here on Twitch and just see all the different types of games I play. I've never been that person that can just sit and play one game for years and years. Props to the streamers that do that play Call of Duty, Overwatch, Valorant, that do that endlessly. I can't. I love to mix it up and play new games. And all different types of games, you know. Creepy games like this. All right, let's just see what a jumping attack does. Damn, jumping attacks are just one-shotting enemies. Very nice. It's funny because the DLC enemies are so aggressive, but in this, there we go. Locking on the wrong one. The pace is a little bit goofier. Alright, let's hit you with some lightning. Ow! Missed. Yeah, you can kind of spam them like it's like curved swords too. Alright, so I'm assuming the enemy in here is not going to be... He's probably going to be good against these weapons, which it's unfortunate I decided to come in here with these weapons because, you know, you would want like a blunt weapon. I don't know what we're going to fight, but hey, if we beat him with it... So some enemies are resistant to some weapons, so that's kind of why I'm saying that. So we'll see when we get in here. If we have to, we'll bust out the dragon. Yeah, we'll show off the dragon. Alright, what do we have? Look at this fucking dude. My god, that damage is insane. Alright, now let's play around. We'll have a little bit of fun with them. Oh, no we won't. That damage with the dragon attack. Oh my god. I have that move. I have this one too. This one's so much fun. Yeah, that's one way to do it. Alright, let's pick a new weapon. We might have to go level something up. Nice. Okay, Rotten Breath's really good. I used to have it on. I just, you know, you saw me respec my character, so I have like the Ezekiel, I think that's his name. That Rotten Breath. Unless that's the one you're talking about that you have too. I know there's a couple. I don't know how high you have your faith yet. But it's pretty much that one, just hits harder. It still takes this around the same time to do. Yeah, the basic I used literally until the end of the DLC. So you're good with that one. That one's great. I mean, if you ever want to kill like dragons or anything, I always just put, you know, if you put the seal in your right hand, you can actually cast while you're on horseback. A lot of people don't know that. They always put it in their left, but if you go like this, especially for dragons, and you want to give them like Scarlet Rot, you can actually just, I don't have the FP for it, but you can do. Oh my god, if I could do it. I don't know why I can't do it right this second, but you can do it. Maybe it has to be in your... No, it's definitely your right. Oh, okay, no, it's not Ezekiel's Decay you can't do. But the one that you have, you can. That's my bad, because I have a new one now. Because it's a lighter attack. The heavy ones you have to be on feet. So, with that one, if you ever want to just, like, give the dragon Scarlet Rot and run, and be a little bit more mobile on horseback, you know, you can, you can do that. I've done that. I did that for the DLC bosses. I don't even have a weapon on, so let's jump down. Oh, he sucks. Yeah, he's one of the worst ones. But that's a good way to... It's not a cheese, you know? You're just... inflicting them with a status element. It's not like it's sleep. I feel like anyone that puts bosses to sleep. Why don't you use stream logo? I'm not really sure. I've never really just got one. My emotes and stuff that I've had made for here, my sister made for me. She's the one that's done like my emotes and stuff, but I've never really looked into getting logos and stuff. You know, I'm pretty casual. So, you know, if I like blew up and had, you know, more than a handful of people in here, maybe I'd be more committed towards, you know, investing money into, you know, my page. But that's the honest answer. I'm assuming that's what you do. You probably do that. And I do have a handful of people that have like come on stream and added me, and you know, so. But I'll definitely follow you, and if I want a logo or any art, definitely reach out. But that's just the honest answer. Yeah, I just haven't really felt the need to really invest that much money into, you know, I just stream for fun. Like I said, if I got like, you know, a couple hundred followers and, you know, would get around 10 people in here, I'd be like, all right, cool, it's about time, you know, but that's just the honest answer. So do we do catacombs? I hate the catacombs. They're not fun. They're like, go find the lever. There's all these annoying imps that run around. So I'm going to avoid catacombs for now. It looks like we pretty much cleared down here as best as we could. I guess we can go over here. Did we do these ones? I don't remember. No, I think we did those ones. But we didn't do these ones. The Demi Hunter ones. Yeah, we definitely didn't do here. Alright, let's mess these guys up. What's up, guys? Oh, nice to see you. Oh, that's the mommy. Come here, mom. Hold on, you gotta get it. You gotta get over that. What? All right, let's go. Oh, fancy. Oh. Yeah, this move's cool. Ooh, nice little delay. Time it with the move. All right. Oh. Is that the big daddy? Damn. That's the mom, that's the dad? Shit. I don't even want to ask how that gets done. Bro. Murdered the kids, the whole family at this point. That damage is crazy. Stamina's gone. Hold on, let's recover. Alright, dude. I did just kill your family. I get it. Oh, you got magic too? Like looking at his junk the whole time. Hold on, did that say that was the queen? Demi Hunter queen stuff. So the other one was the dad. Damn. Alright, we got that one backwards. You know, he's like, whatever you want, queen, you know. He's feeding the little ones, he's doing the dishes, he's doing everything. Well, not anymore, but he was. Yeah, the imps are horrible. Right now I don't have the mimic on. I have just a level 1. Oh, my face is in the way. Divine Bird Warrior Ornis. I'm just trying out some of the summons that I picked up in the DLC that are level 1 and just seeing how they are. Because a lot of the main game summons I've used, so all the DLC ones I'm just trying out. I should have just pulled them out there, but I don't have the the summon girl yet to even level anything up, so... But that's all I really plan on doing. Oh, nice. Yeah, that dragon's a pain in the ass. That's the magic one. The imps are annoying. Yeah, and they're not good with, like, bleed builds. That's why I'm like... And the catacombs, you know, they have the invisible walls and shit, and I'm like... I don't really need to go do that. And I think you just get... What do you usually get? Like, the summons. And I already have, like, pretty much all of them. I mean, the amount of summons I have is just... At this point, it's ridiculous. Look at all this shit. I mean, I'm missing, like, 1, 2, 3... I don't even know if this all fills up down. I know there's one more here. 4, 5, 6, 7. But I have, like, all of them. So yeah, I'm just using some of the DLC ones. Like, here's this one, this creepy bird. I'll probably put that on when I get bored of the one I have now. We got a scorpion, too. So, we'll put all these creepy ones. I'm not going to just summon flowers. Like, how good is that going to do? But nah, I don't think I'm going to rock the Mimic too much. But I leveled this guy up, this Horned Warrior guy, just like before I started New Game Plus. I'm like, I'll level one of them up to see because he looks cool. He's really good too. We got this Blood Fiend. We got tons of stuff to try out. The guy I have right now, he's pretty good. Actually, we'll switch right now. I gotta. It sucks with my camera over here, so I just gotta do it really quick. What are we thinking? So. That guy's big, tanky. He's almost too good. If you don't like Mimic, I think Tish, he's probably the second. I think Mimic's obviously the best, hands down. Then Tish, my opinion. Tish kind of like gets in and out really quick. I'm trying to think. What this guy, the Headless, he's really good. This one from the DLC's so tanky. And then the Banished Knights, really good as well. Both of them. I think this one's better. Olg. With the dual swords, because he'll do like that spinning attack. So that's my opinion. You know who's actually really good that's underrated? The ones that have the great shields. Because there's like 4 or 5 of them. There's a lot of them. These guys. I think you get them down in the area where the Mimic is, but they're pretty good because they actually block. So if you need just like Mimics to be alive, or not Mimics, Summons just to be alive for a long period of time, they're not a bad one. Alright, what's like an obnoxious one we can put on? Spider, Scorpion, Big Mouth Imp, or the Birds. I mean, the Birds really shout the DLC. But yeah, I mean, Mimic's great. I mean, my first playthrough, I used the Mimic. I used it for, I think, every boss. I mean, it's part of the game, so. Whenever people are like, oh, no, I'm not going to use, no summons, not that. Like, I did that for the DLC, but I also put, 100-something hours into the game, and I was like, I'll just see how it goes. But, it's part of the game, and it is fun. And if you're, like, a magic build, you kind of need a Mimic so you can be in the back casting. So, it's in here for a reason. I use these guys when I first played. I liked them a lot because when they die, they come back unless they get hit on the ground. So unless the enemy has like an AoE attack, it's actually pretty good. Let's do... I don't know. I either want a creepy Scorpion or a bird, but I hate the birds. So let's go Scorpion. That sounds pretty badass. So next time we go into an area that has that, we'll do that. Oh, we got another cave right here. Let's just head over to that damn cave. It's so nice just everything being on the map. I'm just like, boom, okay, we can fight here. I think it's just me and you now. campfire. Just us. Us bros hanging out. Yeah, it does. But yeah, I don't have any problem with summoning. I don't really understand. It's weird. From people that play Elden Ring and FromSoft games, it's the only game that's a single player game that people try to tell other people how to play it. Like online games like shooters, I get like, oh, like this person's camping, this person's using this bullshit gun. It's online, but like it's a single player game. Like that's like imagine if you played any other game, Ghost of Tsushima. Oh my god, you're dodging? Why aren't you just parrying the whole time? Like people would be like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Like I'm just gonna play the game how I want. Or God of War, like, oh, you're using the spear, like that. Why aren't you just using, shield in your fist? Like it is weird that like FromSoft, because the game's so hard, that the community turns it into like ways that you should play the game, and it's only unique to this group of games, and it's the only one that's a single player game. Like you hear it with Fortnite and all this and all these, and I mean when I played even Overwatch, I'm like, oh my god, this person's doing this, that. It is, oh great, they're just spam healing. Like that's a little annoying. But it's very weird how with Elden Ring and just FromSoft games in general, people like judge the other person how they play. It's like, bro, it's a single player game. If you want to just like, I could just use that dragon the entire fucking game if I wanted to. Like I could literally put my mimic down and use that fucking dragon if I wanted to. I could inflict everything with Scarlet Rot and just sit back. It's part of the game. Is it always going to work? Absolutely not, because I've tried to do it in the DLC and give Dragon's Rot, and it does. It goes for 3 minutes, but they still fucking killed me, So, I don't know. It is a weird thing with FromSoft games. I've noticed that. And I've only played, like I said, Bloodborne, Elden Ring, and Sekiro. And it is a weird thing with it. Sekiro is the hardest game that I've ever played, hands down. It's the most challenging game. I don't think there's anything that really comes close to it. So if you want like a game that is just like there's no summons, I guess go play Sekiro. But like, I don't know. It's a weird thing. I don't really understand it, because I'll watch people streaming playing, and like they always put up their own rules, like level 1, and I get it because they're streamers for Elden Ring, and that's all they've been playing for 2 years, and that's how they got their community. Props to them, but they're making that challenge for themselves. They're not doing it because other people are telling them. You know what I mean? Like if you want to do like a level 1 challenge, that's cool. But you're doing that for yourself. But like whenever you're playing the game and people are like, "Oh my god, you're using the great one of like a colossal sword," like that's cheesing. It's like, bro, I don't get it. I remember when like Blood Builds, like the game first came out, like the Rivers of Blood katana, this one. I wouldn't even use this katana, because if you used it, everyone called you a noob, because it was like broken. I didn't even get it. You don't get it till the end of the game. So I was like, it already got patched. I was probably in the Burger King Academy fighting what is it? I want to say Renala, but I think that's the person in the DLC. But everyone was making a big deal, and then they patched it and weakened it. But like, I've never even used this sword because just so many people whined about it, and it's fine now. But yeah, it's weird. I mean, I love the games and the community, but people are so strange with it. They judge you so much. I mean, I'm not even that good at this game. It's just like, I'm glad only you watch me, or I'd be getting probably fucking shit for something. All right, so what do we want to try now? So we're using the Let's keep the blade. I'm having fun with it. It's cool. It's quick. I really like it. Let's keep using them. Our build's perfect setup. Jumping. I think the stamina one's better than the jumping attack. I'm not gonna lie, because I do like to spam that. So I think my stamina recovery is more optimal for this build. All right, this has to be a trap. Not that I remember, but yeah. Hi, rat. Oh, big mama. He just stacks so much damage. I mean, you can just combo it, like... I mean, honestly, this weapon, like, one-on-one against anything is just, like, insane. Oh, shit. And then when there's, like, groups of people, enemies to kill, rats, whatever the fuck it is, I don't want to say people. Oh, is this where the creepy bear is? I think there is a bear here, right? Dude, fire so. The other night I had a dream about Elden Ring. Like, I gotta find another game to play at this point. I was playing the fucking game in my dream. I'm like, it's a problem. Oh, let's do our summon. Let's have some fun. No! Bear! Ow! Alright, let's do this, yeah. Now we got a scorpion versus a bear. Scorpion is getting fucked up. Oh my god, that scorpion is trash. I know it's a level 1, but holy shit. Alright, you did 16 damage. Alright, let's try to dodge. Boom! Yeah. Still hit, but... these things are so mobile, so it's gonna be interesting. Yep, it dodges. Fuck rolling, but you can just do this. Alright, we'll get him one more. Shit, that was a lot faster than I expected. Yep. Yeah, you don't have to roll with these weapons. You get the iframes, just like a roll. So if you time it at that last second and just go, whoop, you get the dodge and you get a perfect counterattack. Definitely makes sense why they're an issue in PvP, like one-on-one-ing people. Oh my god. And I'm getting the multi-hit, I'm getting the bleed. So that scorpion did not, that scorpion did not look good. I mean, that other guy that was a level 1 that I had, I mean, he took on everything. Scorpion, I think it's going to have to go to the sidelines. I don't think it's going to be a starter. That bear fucking destroyed it. Alright, any other bosses down here? Did we do the witch? We didn't. I don't think we did those ones. Let's go here. Yeah, we didn't do those. Ailing Village. We went up there. Did that. Did the tree. I don't care about catacombs, because you just get summons. So let's go to the church. And this shack might have a night boss. I don't remember. I know a couple of the shacks do. So let's do that. Oh, it is so fun just fighting bosses with new weapons. Like, this is the way the game is, like, really enjoyable for someone that's, went through and did the grind. Going back into New Game Plus. The map's there, boom, you pick, go in there, fight bosses. Okay. So what do we try out? We need something new. We need to spice it up. Did we go level up? Did I mark down? Yeah, because we might go back somewhere. What do we want to try out? This sword lance looks pretty cool. I mean, it has that crazy spinning attack. Do we put that on? I mean, it does look ridiculous. We have a great sword that does fire. I mean, what intelligence do I have? I don't even think I can get up to 15. We gotta pick something. What about this? Can I wield this with 2 hands? I can. Alright, let's look at it. It looks cool. Normal greatsword. Not a lot of reach. What does the Asher Ward do? Like a ranged attack. Cool. I remember trying that out in the DLC. I mean, we just did the dragon one that did ranged attack as well, so... How do you use 2 hands? Oh, sure. Now, let me put something on. That would be nice, right? Let's put on something that you definitely want a 2-hand. The Great Katana. Oh yeah, that's right. You're dual wielding weapons. So you hold in triangle, and that thing will come up, and then just hit R1, and you'll see him switch it. So triangle and R1, and he'll commit to one of them. And if you want to do the left side, I think it's L1. I was like you when I played it. I mean, me and you literally had the same. I think we had the exact same swords, katanas as well. The Nakakiba and the Uchi Katana. I don't know if you're still running those. But that's how I played, literally up until I got to, I think, the area you're in now, and then I did a complete respec. Yeah, they're so much fun. The jump, attack. I think that, doesn't the L1 do the dun 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 dun? If you hit L1, it does like a combo with both. It's really sick. Yeah, here, I'll put them on. We'll bring back old memories. Here, let's use it. We'll use it for the next boss. I don't have the one leveled up all the way though. But this is how I used to play, man. People do the rivers of blood as well. Unfortunately, I don't have the right Ashes of War for him. What do I have? Unsheathed, I think, which is just not gonna work. But fuck it, why not? I did Bloody Slash, that was mine as well. But yeah, this L1, I love this. Set L1 and just combos so good. Unsheathed will give you that good stance. Bloody Slash gave you the range. The jump attack is sick. I love that you have a poke too. I used to always do this big poke. And then the running. Fucking great. Yep. That's the way to go. The running poke, boom, get the stun. And then I just always do the L1. This was my go-to. Because you could get, when ads would come, you could always like turn around too, like. What a fun. I felt like Miyamoto Musashi, he's like, he was a samurai badass motherfucker back in the day in Japan. He won like 60-something duels and never lost, and he used 2 katanas, a long one and a short one, and he's like regarded as like one of the greatest, not only samurais but greatest like dueling, sword fighting, I guess, warriors that ever existed. I've read his book like multiple times, and this is exactly, that's how I wanted to play the game, like Miyamoto Musashi. And I put probably like 70-80 hours just playing this way. So probably exactly where you are. I use Bloody Slash, and then I use that ranged one with the other one. So if I wanted to do a ranged, I'd switch and do it. But Yeah, it's a great build. Unsheath is so much fun. It's very underrated. It does great posture damage as well. Because it's like a, you know, the start one, you kind of think, oh, I want to move on, you put something else on, and this thing is so good. But Bloody Slash works really good. Yeah, 175 hours. Damn, dude, you're putting them in. What am I up to? Dude, you're like, I'm only at 197 on this character. That strength character, I think I have about 80 on. So, I'm at like 280. I got 100 more hours than you. Which is a lot. In Elden Ring time, a lot. Okay, let's use this one. I don't think you've seen me use this one, have you? The new Great Katana? It has Weed Cutter. It's sick. It's a unique skill, so we'll put that on. So talismans for this one. So this katana is really great where if an enemy has a shield up, you hit through the shield. Like, they'll still get the block, but the damage goes through. It's a very, very unique thing. And I really like it. So we'll put this on. This enhances attack with two-handed weapons. Perfect. And honestly, anytime I'm two-handing stuff, I like the claw talisman. The jumping attack. That jumping heavy attack. I mean, really nothing beats it. Whether it's a colossal weapon or even just a regular katana. Just my playstyle. I love to sprint and come in with that. But here's the Ash of War, dude. This thing is sick. And you can spam it endlessly and change direction. It doesn't have great hyper armor, but, dude, you can just keep going. And I love that it's called Weed Cutter, because that's what it's doing. Just cutting the weeds, man. Alright, so let's go down to the ruins, fuck shit up. And then we'll see if there's a nighttime boss at that shack. I know there's 2 shacks. I don't think it's this one this early. Alright, those guys are so annoying. And they're ranged. But here, I'll show you the Weed Cutter, because these guys have shields too. So, you couldn't ask for a better example than this. I mean, look at that. Again, not a lot of hyper armor, so if you get hit, it will stop, but it's a pretty cool move. This weapon scales, it's unique only with, so Dex and Strength. So it's a B in Dex, so mostly Dex. It gets a little bit, and it does bleed because it's katana. So for your build, like when you get into the DLC, like I was great with the bleed weapons, arcane, like you're gonna be set too. You'll be switching off those 2 swords. I know those are your babies, but you can use those blades that we were just using, the backhand ones, the claws, martial arts, the beast claws. There's a bunch of unique katanas. There's the great katana, so you have like probably 10 to 12 really good weapons you can use. Alright, what do we got here? Poison. Alright. I mean, look at that shit. Very... Oh man, we're getting poisoned bad. So I got on my horse right now. We proved what the weapon can do. Let's go. I don't know if there's a boss down here, but at least something to kill, hopefully. Please don't just be a chest. Oh, it's her, that's right. This is her second spot. But yeah, you'll have fun, man, with the DLC. And honestly, like, I don't know how you want to do it. If you want to beat the game and then do the DLC at the end. Hold on one second.
You frothing degenerates!
Okay. I didn't realize I had text messages.
It'll do no good, I swear it.
I remember I released her the first time. I don't remember how. I think that's it. Alright, cool. So we know she's here. Yeah, there's a way with her quest to, like, save her. Again, the quest stuff you gotta look up, man. I only know some of the stuff. But my wife's coming back. She's on her way home, so I'll probably end stream here soon. But like I said, tomorrow, man, she's going out, so hopefully she'll be out for a while, so be able to play. No, I don't. Let's go to nighttime and see if the boss comes. I don't think it's here. Yeah, definitely not here.
Well, it's been an age. How can I?
Oh, this is where you get the lantern. Oh, that's cool. Buy the lantern. Lanterns are good.
Have a safe trip.
Thanks, buddy. I will. You as well. So there's a tower over here. I don't think there's anything else. Looks like we cleared out this section. And tomorrow I'll run through Stormville Castle and we'll fight another boss. And that won't take long because I don't need to go get everything. So we can kind of beeline to the boss. And then we'll do at least some of the Everghouls in this area. Probably this one. What else? The Gate Town we'll run through real quick. I'll go kill that dragon and we'll go straight to the academy and kill the other boss. And then I'll just clear up, like, you know, the boss stuff. Probably go check in on our girl Ronnie. Because I want to do her quest just because it lets you do some of the cool underground areas where there's, like, good bosses. And then hit up Caelid. Caelid, I'm just killing bosses, fill bosses. I might actually do the castle before. Yeah, as long as I don't go to the capital, rest at a grace in the capital, then the festival won't be starting. So maybe I'll do the castle, kill the boss there, and then we'll trigger it. So I don't know how long I'll be able to stream tomorrow, but definitely longer than today, that's for sure, which is good. So I'm gonna just keep playing until she comes back. So that's gonna be the strategy. We'll keep using this this badass katana. Any other things that I'm missing? We could go here, under there, but I don't really want to go underground right now. We'll put a marker here, because that's where that, like, elk, right? That's where, like, the elk beast thing is, so that's not too hard to do. I did that one. Alright, fuck it. Let's go run into Stormville. We can definitely get a grace. But I'll end stream when she gets here. Right. I will say she is actually really cool about me playing games. She plays games too. She's playing God of War right now. She's on, like, a Valkyrie fight. And it's just like, it's not a fun part. And I feel bad because it does suck. She's like, this is horrible. I'm like, I know. I'm like, you should play Elden Ring. And she's like, fuck no. Because all you see is, like, reels. Like, once you start watching, like, reels with Elden Ring, she'll send me some of, like, Twitch streamers, whatever, like, dying, like, hundreds of times. It's like, if you're dying hundreds of times, maybe you shouldn't be there yet. Like, that's the one thing, like, that's really weird with Elden Ring is, like, people get, like, way too stubborn. It's like, just, if you're dying in this part, just go to another part, and you'll probably get strong, and then you can get back to that part.
You there?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Come over here, would you?
Sure.
It's tightly guarded. Oh, the guards, you breach the... Yes, that you're just
Creepy.
the kind I pray. The god, you'll slip.
You know what?
Yeah, you're...
We have the annoying birds. So I'm gonna use the claws. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, go farm, go do whatever. DLC's a little trickier because you have to get those shadow fragments, which I don't like that they did that. I don't think that was like the right way really to do it, but they didn't really, that was probably just like a good way to like, so you didn't go in with a character that was in, you know, a level 500 just killing everything. So I get why they did it. I don't like that you have to like go find items though. Alright, so we're going to put the claws on because there's birds. And we can throw the projectile at the birds. So that'll be fun. Alright, rotten. There we go. So we're going straight bleed. Where's our throwy one? Keep getting thrown off. Because we keep getting more, so the original placements. I don't even know if you can sort. Like, I want this here, I want this here. I wish you could. Now, the birds suck the birds are awful. The DLC birds suck just as much as the regular. It's just, I can't stand the birds. That's why we're going to counter them. Alright, claw time. I mean, we have lightning, but I've been using the lightning literally forever, so we'll throw claws at them. Yeah, exactly. Just like, yeah, not really the spot for me right now, but eventually. And some bosses are just, you know, some are immune to bleed, so you'll struggle just based on them. There's a bird right there. See, I would just, no, I want to fight. Come on, birdie. Look at that. Oh, it's so weird, like, actually having, like, a melee build that can do ranged attacks, like, that aren't, like, a spell that you cast. Because the only people that could do that were, like, faith builds or, you know, mages, so it's really cool with the DLC, like, coming back into the game. Yeah, blow your horn. Oh, shit. Let them all. This is why. Anyone else want some? That's all? Blew that horn and no one showed up. Alright, now I know the range is not that good, but it's a shotgun. Oh, that's right. Yeah, he has like a couple people around. That's right. You have the commander and he summons shit as well. Yeah, we'll fight him. It'll be fun to look at this. This is the first time you can get the hook claws. And the claws, you know, some of the claws are really good. I've never been a claw player, per se, until the DLC. You got another one for me? No? Okay. But these claws are so much fun. Oh, that's right, the frost. That's another thing, status out, like, I've never played around with, frost. Because I think you need to have your intelligence up. That's what it scales with. So I never really played around with it. Hey, bro. I know this is where that knight is. And they'll have good armor, so it's going to be interesting to see how this does against them. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot how dramatic they make this. Like, what's happening? Yeah, so it's going to be tricky against this dude. Ooh, oh! But that's so nice, like that medium distance right there, where now I can hit a ranged attack with like a short distance weapon. That's just It just opens up. I don't remember what item this is, but I know it's a good one. Yeah, curved sword. Yeah, that is a good one. I forget what it actually does. I know I don't use it for my build, but what does the curved sword? Guard counters. Oh yeah, if you're running like a sword and shield. Don't remember which way they... Oh! Tricky with the little jump. Okay, so it's not this way. Oh yeah, I forgot the... I never do it, but the charged heavy throws something. I think it's just like... Yeah, like one... But I just use the Ash of War. Isn't there a Crucible Knight somewhere? There's an item. There's a Crucible Knight at this castle. I mean, if you're gonna put an item somewhere for himself, why don't you put it there? Holy shit. I hear some heavily armored dude. I just got the bleed from that. Dodge that, perfect. Alright, so we can go upstairs. I think there's a Grace. There is, right here. And then there's a bunch of enemies out here, which is perfect for this weapon. But I'll probably leave off here so I can go start dinner. Makes sense. So when she gets back, dinner will be ready. Get some husband points. But Fire, appreciate it. You stopping in, man. Hopefully your shift goes good. I don't know how much longer you have. I know you're usually, what, 10, 11 o'clock at night you finish up? So hopefully not too much longer. I'm not sure. Yeah, you as well, man. I'll be streaming tomorrow night. I don't know what time. I know they're going out like for dinner and stuff, so it'll probably be around this time tomorrow or a little bit before. So I'll be on streaming. We're gonna get through this quick, and probably at least to the second. We'll get the wolf. We'll probably get the second boss. It'll just be bosses. We'll be killing bosses. Try out some more weapons. I didn't even get to try the one Ash of War on my kicking build because I like that palm blast. So we'll try out the other Ash of War that like jumps up in the air and slams down. It's a really good one as well. But there's just so many cool, fun weapons to use. It'd be nice to get to at least get into this next area, because just as we keep moving on, once I kill her, I'll be pumped, because then Caelid's hard. Like the new game plus amplifier will definitely kick in once we hit Caelid and up into the capital, and then like these end game areas are just gonna suck because they're gonna be so tanky. But all right, man. Hold on, you said 7 more hours of work? or 3 if I leave early. Oh, wow. It's a lot. Hang in there, man. Hang in there. At least tomorrow's Friday. Just tell yourself, Elden Ring, make the money, and then you can buy the DLC. But I'm sure you probably, unless you, I don't know if you have it already. But alright, I'm going to leave off here. Yeah, you already got it. It's ready to go. Almost at 200 hours on this character. Alright, man. Until then, I'll see ya. Tracy, appreciate you stopping in. I know she's not here now, but I do appreciate it. And it was a real person. I think she just wanted to me buy art off her. I get those all the time, but it's all good. We all got to make money. I get it. So at least she was cool about it. Some people come in and are all sales, so she was cool. She pretended to care, so I appreciate that. Thank you, Tracy, for the follow. All right, until tomorrow, I'll see you.